you will also get email notifications for any documents arriving to your account. So, for example, if you receive 100 Sears orders today, you will get an email notification from our system, from support@banyancommerce.com, telling you that a new EDI document or data has arrived, and then on the body, it'll tell you what it is. It'll say 500 or 100 purchase orders from Sears RIM division, as an example, and it'll give you the PO numbers there. Now,
okay, so Ricardo,
yes.
I just want to clarify one thing then. So every sheet, when they talk about a transaction, like when they talk about one sheet per charge, so every order is considered an individual sheet. So I don't get multiple orders on one page.
When you say they, is it us or?
Yes, sorry, you. Like
okay.
you're invoicing, it's per sheet is considered one order.
Each order is a document.
Is a document. So each order is one document. So, for example, if they're ordering 100 pieces, that's 100 documents.
No. 100 pieces can be 100 can be on one order or 100 orders. So it depends on
how Sears does it as well.
That's right. So their orders contain multiple items in it, right? And that could be considered as just one order.
Okay. So it's better for myself, if I can get them to do, so that's something I have to arrange with them. Okay, go ahead.
Right. And also, that'll also depend on the ship to. Obviously, they can't put 2 orders from 2 DC or 2 stores under the same order. They need to split that out per store.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Okay.
But if they can, normally, if the goods are shipping into the same DC or location, and it's going out and they requested it under the same ship date, they will put that into one order.
One order. Okay, Ricardo, I'm just going to put it on speaker because Nick is in the room as well, so just give me one moment. Okay, go ahead, Ricardo.
Okay, hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. Good morning.
Oh, and Karen is on the line as well.
Karen. Okay, go ahead, Ricardo.
Okay, so as mentioned, aside from we have an added feature that your users that you will fill in on the form can also receive email notification for any documents that will be arriving to the account. So on top of that, once you have that email, then that is your prompt to log into the account. So which is what I will do right now. Again, each of your users will be given their own username and password. Okay. And this is a sample of what you will see. So from here, you will see a desktop page where what I have highlighted, where it will list all the inbound activity to your account. For example, today on April 14, 10 a.m., I loaded 100 Sears RIM orders. Okay. Clicking on the arrow will take you right to those orders. So this arrow here will serve as a shortcut, or clicking on the check mark will remove the text off the page. For example, I'll just clear here. Clear the Princess Auto orders at the bottom. I'll click the check mark, and the page will quickly refresh, removing that text. Now, any text you remove here is not deleted from your account. Simply removes the notification. Okay?
Oh, the notification.
Right. So if I simply clean this out now, and I log in, let's say in the afternoon again, if I see anything here, then I know for sure that those are new data.
Okay.
Right?
Perfect.
So here, depending on your partner, any reports that your partner sends, we will load them into your account as reports. Okay? For example, reports are text messages or organizational reports or store lists from Walmart or Bed Bath & Beyond. All those are supported, and we will display them into your account as reports. For Sears, there will be remittance reports that you will receive. I just saw the email that you are set up or will be set up with Sears QR.
Yes.
So basically, the documents that you will exchange with Sears are EDI orders or EDI 850 for purchase orders. They can also cancel those orders. As,
now, if they cancel the orders, that comes through you as well?
That's right. For PO changes, which includes cancellations for QR, they can send it over to you, which will then apply to the orders automatically.
Okay.
Once we receive those cancellations, the orders will be canceled on the account so that you don't accidentally ship it, and we will update the status. And at the same time, we will give you something similar to this as a report. We'll tell you, hey, this Sears Canada transmitted a purchase order change. That change has been applied to the order, and here's the report. Okay.
Okay.
At the same time, you will also have the capability of canceling the order from your account. Okay, and we'll go through that shortly. That's PO changes either from Sears, which is the buyer, or yourself, which is the vendor initiated. So you can do both. Okay.
Okay, and that's something that we have to let you know as well if we change a purchase order?
No. What will happen is if Sears changes the purchase order from their side, we will receive the changes on our end via EDI. So we'll receive a file listing what the changes are. Now, for changes coming from your end, you can change the orders directly from your account. And then once you click on the Save or Apply button on the order, that will generate the EDI 865, the PO change, which is vendor initiated, and that will go out to Sears directly. So they will use
so Ricardo, can I just want to understand this. This is the first time we're using any of this kind of technology. So basically, all of the accounting, all of the dollar exchange is done through you. So if our POs don't match, it's actually are you being the source that we funnel the funds through?
No, not the actual funds. What we will receive from Sears is the actual copies of the order. And any changes on those orders. The other document will be the shipment that you will be creating. For any orders you ship, you will have to create a shipment and send that out to Sears. You will also get remittance reports from them and payment adjustments. Now, what we receive are reports only. We do not control any amount or dollars from there. They will pay you from the ASN and shipment they receive, and they will do the adjustments internally on their side. Once they finalize that, they will send you PO adjustments or payment adjustments or payment reports on what you will be paid. Okay. And that will be under reports here and under payment.
Okay.
Don't have any from Sears right now, but if I open one, for example, it'll be something similar to this where it'll give you the bill of lading number and the amount or any adjustments against it. Any discrepancies on those, you will have to actually take it up with their accounting department because we do not control that. We simply receive the reports from them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Is that a little bit clear? Again, they will pay you off the shipments. They will compare the shipment you receive here and also the physical shipments they receive. They will adjust that, and then we'll send you the report.
Okay. Now this looks very simple because we're not actually dealing with our own inventory. But if once we start our original order with them, is there someone that actually walks us through the first transaction?
Definitely.
Okay.
Now, on top of that, the way Sears does things is when we initiate the setup with them, they actually want a step-by-step breakdown on what they want to happen on the testing, which covers everything that you will do once you're in production. So, for example, once they're ready and we're ready, they'll send us a PO or a set of POs. And then we'll tell them, hey, we received the POs. And you also get those email notification, like I mentioned, and those orders will be loaded on the account. Okay. And then Sears will tell us on the email, I will send PO changes for this set of POs, but in return, I want you to send PO changes in this other batch of orders. And then you will go through that with changing the orders on the web. That's all you do. And then once Sears is satisfied with the changes, they match what they instructed, you will send the shipment. Again, this is with the help of one of our setup analysts from this end. So you will do this with our team, okay? But step by step. And then once they're satisfied, they receive the test shipment. Okay, you will have to print the label from your side. Okay, and send that off to them for approval. Once everything is approved, you will be moved into production. Now, what I forgot. Sorry, go ahead.
Labels are our accountability.
The label, if you will be printing it from your side, then yes, you will have to print samples and send off a physical copy over to them if you will be printing them from your end. Sears QR has a special labels that it's from Sears, basically. We do sell them, but it's a specialized label from Sears, which is a 6-inch width and 6-inch height.
Okay.
Now, one of those standard clear sticky labels. It actually has sections in it that you won't be able to produce on your own, and that's what they want to see. And with that label stock, you need to have a printer that can support that size. It's 6-inch wide, so you have to have a 6-inch wide ribbons printer that can support 6-inch wide ribbons.
Okay.
Ricardo, just the email that I forwarded to Aaron this morning, it has what Sears is looking to be tested and our vendor number. Did you receive that?
Give me a second. Let me see if I can just pull that email open. Bear with me.
Okay, no problem. The title of the email, Ricardo, is Sears Canada AS2/EDI Testing, Creative Visions Incorporated.
But it has the applications to be tested, HQP, OWB, GT.
Caps, RAP.
Okay. Right. So you are a vendor for Sears just in time, not QR.
Oh, not QR. Okay.
No,
yeah,
this is just in time, which is similar, very similar, same documents that you will be exchanging with them. So that. Okay, I get it. Now for this.
So then does that mean we don't have to have the same labels as QR, or is it the same
No,
as JIT?
For just in time, you can use the regular sticky labels, which is 4x6 in size. And it'll be one of those plain sticky labels, which we produce on the web. And I can show you how you would print them shortly. But for just in time, it's just text. There's no barcodes. And I don't believe you need to acquire approval for that.
Okay. Yeah, that was,
sorry. With us, it's a little bit different because it's not coming, shipment is going factory direct. Those labels they'll be produced at the factory level.
Okay.
We don't do any handling. It's just a purchase order that goes to the factory, produced, they're packaged, they're labeled, and then they go direct to the distribution center.
It is to Sears. But you will still send the shipments to Sears.
Oh, yes.
Right. That's fine. Yeah. Again, the JIT, we call it JIT, J-I-T, just in time, and their labels are all text, and so it's not needed really. You can even pre-print them ahead of time if you need, because it's just text and the items in it. Okay. But the same process, testing process, will be done. So Sears will send POs They'll send, they'll require you to, they will send PO changes, and then they'll tell us which shipments or orders are to be shipped among those test POs, and then my team will create them with you guys right on your account.
Okay, so Ricardo, we have to be present for the test as well. We have to participate as a part of the test.
We recommend you to, because even though they're test data, it's exactly the same test process that you will be doing once you receive production data. So the PO will come in as test, but the process will remain the same when you start shipping.
Okay, and now they're saying they need to have this done by April 30th. Is that that's something that we can do?
Definitely. As soon as normally with Sears testing, it takes a minimum of 5 to 10 business days.
How long is the process?
Really, the actual test, once we receive the PO from them, it's actually just between 3 to 5 days.
No, but how long does the actual testing take itself?
As soon as we receive the PO, it's 3 to 5 days, really. But we need all the forms set up, because we will need Sears to get theirs end ready as well as ours.
Okay.
Yep. So if they're giving you this deadline, which is in 15 days, we need the forms completed so that we can have both Sears and ourselves ready for the testing.
Okay.
Because that's only 2 weeks.
Okay, so is there anything else that so basically this comes in, once it comes in, we open it up. How do I do it again? Oh, arrow. Open that, can I open this one?
You actually do not have control, but let me show you the quick process on what
Thank you.
I was trying to get to that.
Email, Ricardo. I like to have control of everything.
Okay. Go ahead, Ricardo.
So instead of Sears JIT, I don't have any of that data. I'll just use Sears RIM as an example, okay? So in here on the site, again, as mentioned, this is the desktop page where you will be notified of any inbound documents to your account. So orders here, any order changes, you will be notified here. Clicking on the arrow will take you right to those orders. Clicking on the check mark will remove the text off this page. Now, what I just used now is the partner filter, where if you have multiple partners, this partner filter is very useful on the site, where if you activate any of these partners now, anywhere you go on the site, you will only be dealing with that specific partner's data. So right now I activated Sears RIM. Anywhere I go on this account right now will only give me Sears RIM data. Okay. So in here, under My Commerce Desktop on the left, this is your navigation control on the portal, where if you want to see or view any purchase order, you will go here under Orders. If you want to view or see any shipments or create any shipments, you will go under Shipments. Okay. For invoices, it doesn't apply to Sears, because they do not require you to send EDI invoices, where they will pay you based on the shipments they receive, and will send you the reports instead. Make sense?
Okay.
All right. Yep. So in here, once you clear these tags here, for example, again, everything will disappear, but you always have the My Commerce Desktop here on the left to go through your orders. Now in here, we have a few links where you will get canceled. This will be any orders canceled by your partner, EDI partner, which is Sears, right, or canceled by yourself.
Okay.
Unprinted will be any orders that you have not printed or opened any report against. Unshipped will be any orders that's missing any shipment on the account. Today will give you any orders received on today's date. And finally, all will give you any orders or all the orders on your account for that partner except the canceled one. Canceled orders will always be under the canceled link. All will give you all the orders on your account. Okay, even the old ones. So here I have 6 pages worth of Sears orders. an example. So here, this is where you will go to view your orders most of the time. Okay. And again, clicking on the arrow to the right of the order will give you the details for that specific order. Anywhere on the site, sorry?
Go ahead.
Okay. Anywhere on the site, you will always have the reports drop down on the top right. Okay. Where these are PDF reports that you can use at any time. So if, let's say 5 years from now, you have you need to see a record of a certain purchase order. Always just all you need to do is log into your account, locate that order, and print a report, because we will always have that. And these reports are always available to you at any time, even after you've shipped the orders. Okay? So for example, the detailed report is the PDF report that you see now, which is a PDF version of this order. Okay? You can even open this on your phone. It's mobile friendly.
Okay.
Let's say that's opening orders one at a time and printing reports against them. What you can do is you can actually select the orders by clicking on the PO number. You see them being highlighted. If you made a mistake, just click it back and they'll deselect the order. Now let's say I want to print the report against this batch, or 3 orders in batch. Right at the bottom, it'll tell me how many I've selected. And then the same drop down will appear. Instead of going one by one, if I select any of these reports now, it will apply to all the orders I selected. So you see I have these 3 POs now. Okay, so that's one of the options that you can print the report in batches.
Okay.
Okay. Now the other thing to do is, let's say you have the order, you reviewed it. Okay. Let's say you are to cancel the orders for a JIT. What you can do is just open the order, and there will be a status here, which is canceled. Right. To send that, to finalize this, all you need to do is just click on apply, and that'll cancel the order. That'll generate that change.
Okay. Ricardo, I have a question. If it's, what if an order is not canceled but modified? How does Sears handle that? Do they normally cancel the full order and then resend as a new order, or do they not? They don't modify an actual order that's come through.
For Sears JIT, if my memory serves me right, either you ship it in full or cancel the whole PO. There's no in between.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And they will tell you that.
Okay.
So there's no in between. They cancel the PO or you ship it in full, just like you are.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So let's say you review the orders. Either you ask Sears to send a cancellation, or you cancel the orders yourself. But once you're ready to ship, all orders that needs to be updated are updated. Then you can start creating the shipment. So you receive the PO, you print a report against it, you finalize the changes on any orders that need changes. The next step is creating the shipment, which we'll go through shipments link on here. Now, let's say if you want to create a shipment, all you need to do is click on New Shipment. And again, I'm just going to go through the steps quickly here, but you will be given a walkthrough on this.
Yeah.
Once everything is set, and as well as on the testing. So here, Sears requirement is for any orders with the same ship date and going to the same location, they're required to be under one ASN or shipment. Okay, you cannot split these orders into multiple shipments. They require to be under one bill of lading. Okay, and by default, our system groups the orders that way. So you see all these orders here, all 100 or 99 orders, because I canceled one, are all going to one with the ship date of April. All you need to do is that instead of going through one by one, like what I'm doing right now, I can simply select the ship to, and I'll highlight all those orders automatically. Okay.
Okay.
And then for here, I'll just set pack quantity. I'll hit apply. And then for all these orders, these are all the items on those 100 orders. Basically, quantity is the combined quantity for all the orders. Pack quantity, do you have a case pack per item?
No. No.
So you can theoretically combine multiple
our
items.
product it's furniture.
Okay. So it's always a one-to-one relationship then?
Yeah.
Well, it could be a 2-to-1.
The most could be a 2, maybe for 2 chairs. The rest will be
2 to 1 container? For chairs, I would assume that they will order 2, which means 2 chairs on the order as the item.
I think I'm misunderstanding. I thought you were talking about the actual packaging, case packs.
Right. So with here, if we refer to carton, it'll be the actual container it's going out under.
Yes.
Not the pallet, but it'll be the container, carton container.
Oh, pallets with ours. Ours is all pack.
So let's say I see a purchase order for 2 chairs. Those will be packed separately, correct?
They'll be packed individually.
We're not certain right now because we're actually in the middle of having packaging created for the products. So they're doing testing at the factory level as well.
Okay.
99.9% of the items will be individually packed in a box. So it'll be one item per box.
Okay, perfect. So that will make your packing easier, where in here, all we need to do is if it's all packed in one, we can just use the generic pack quantity of 1 here, where it'll tell the system, hey, for all these items, it's 1-to-1 relationship. Tell the system that for these items, it's always 1. So if there's ordered 60 for that first item, and it's pack 1 or treated as 1 per box, then it'll create 60 separate cartons for that, and that'll generate the 60 labels. Okay? So all you need to do here is just click on apply, and the system will automatically calculate that based on the numbers provided. It'll give you the total of the cartons shortly. So here I'll click on close, and if I refresh the page quickly, I have shipment number 84 created for those 99 orders. So if I click on I have all these. I have 2,000 cartons, and you can see if you scroll at the bottom, these are all the orders included in the shipment. So here, I'll just put the bill of lading, which is going to be what's going to be the Sears ASN number. Okay, and I'll just put a dummy weight there. And this is the shipment. This is the shipment that you will send. So if you have all these orders, verify that you have this many cartons going out for the shipment, and if everything is correct, then the last step is sending this to Sears.
Okay.
Okay.
By changing the shipment status to ship, clicking on apply, that will generate the EDI file or electronic shipment file that will go out to Sears, telling them, hey, these are the POs that will be coming under this bill of lading number with this many quantities. So what the data contained in this shipment will be what will be going out on the electronic file, which they will use under receiving. Now for the label, what I mentioned is we will produce those labels for you. Now this is not exactly the Sears JIT label because I don't have any data, but I have Sears RIM. Once the shipment is created, you will have the option of printing the labels right here, just like any of the reports. This might take a while because I have 2,900 something labels, but once it's ready, it'll be here. We will produce them for you. Okay, it's just loading. Just give it a couple of seconds. But just like the orders, all the reports that you need for the shipments are all in here. For example, we have the bill of lading report that you can use. Okay. This is the standard bill of lading number, which is the full content of the shipment. We have have we have all sorts of reports. We have the production list where it'll give you the items shipped along with the quantity. Again, all these reports are available to you at any time. For Sears Print, this is an example label. Okay. These labels are pre-approved by Sears. This is according to their specifications, and we have obtained approval from them with what we produce.
But with the JIT, we can use a generic label.
With the JIT, we will also produce this that for you.
Okay.
It won't have barcodes. It'll just be a text. Just like,
okay.
Yeah, it's all text. There's no barcode for JIT. Okay. And that will be the last step on the process once you've shipped this. So basically, you receive POs, finalize the changes on the POs. Either they send the PO changes or you send them the PO changes. Next step, or step 3, is creating the shipment. Once you created the shipment, you print the labels, you ship the goods out, and that'll be it. Now you wait for them to process the shipment on their end. They will adjust any payments if there is any, and then you will simply receive payment reports, which is here, which will notify you. I don't have any right now, which will notify you on what you will be paid, and then the actual payment will come to you directly, either by check, or if you had an EFT set up with them, then that'll go to your bank account directly. But that is separate from EDI.